Hey, Princeton K. Okay, we are going to get ready to work on our math lesson for today. Our math lesson today is lesson 17. So, lesson 17 looks like this. You have a bunch of 10 frames on it. It says lesson 17 right up here. This is the date for today, 4-29-20. Don't forget to put your name on your paper. We don't want to forget that we always put our name on our paper. And we are going to get started. I'm going to give you a few examples for what we need to be doing on our paper because this is a little different from what we did yesterday. So today we are talking about our tens and ones, okay? So we have been learning to count our tens, right? And our 10 frames. So we know that we have our 10 frames and we would count them the say 10 way. We would do 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens. If I had 6 tens, how many would that be? If I were to count them regularly, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? 60. So I have 6 tens. So 7 tens, 8 tens. What would 8 tens be? 8 tens would be 80. 9 tens would be 90. And 10 tens, we said, is 100. Yeah, 10 tens is 100. So today we have to do on our worksheet, it is asking us to draw more to make the number. Okay, so like for example, what it did was it gave you the number 5. It only gave you 3 dots, but we know that to make the number 5, 3 doesn't make the number 5. You need 2 more, right? 2 and 3 make 5. So we need to look at our 10 frames and figure out what ones or tens we need to make the number that it has in the square right there. So, parents, one thing that I think is going to be super helpful is if you just have a piece of scratch paper or paper, whatever, and do something like this, where you put a tens and ones and put just a T down the middle so that the student can see how many tens there are and how many ones there are. So when we're writing the number, and I'll do this in our examples, so they can see, okay, I need this many 10 frames and I need this many ones. Just because they'll be able to visualize how many, because when we're looking at the number, we haven't really talked about this yet in our math yet. So this will be a good way to visualize it. So if you can just get a piece of paper, this will be super helpful for them. Okay, let's get started. So our first problem that we're going to do is we're going to look at the top one. It's the number 22. See that number up there? 22. And I have 3 10 frames right here. But they're not all filled in, right? I need to help fill in the rest of my 10 frames so that I make the number 22. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my whiteboard right here that says tens and ones, and I'm going to write my number. What is my number? 22. So I'm going to grab my marker, and I'm not going to put 2 right here because that's not how we put our tens and ones right here. One number is going to go in the tens and one number is going to go in the ones. So what I need to do is I need to put a 2 here and a 2 here. So I have 22. So Princeton K, how many tens do I have? And how many ones do I have in the number 22? Yeah, I have 2 tens and 2 ones. So let's go back to my whiteboard. And do you see? So look at the top one, just the top one. it says I should have 2 10s and 2 1s. What do I have already? If you're looking at it, what do I have already? Yeah, I already have 2 10s, right? I already filled out 2 10 frames. So what do I need? Yeah, I need 2 1s. So I'm going to get my other pen and I'm going to fill out my 2 1s because 22 has 2 10s and 2 1s. So I just need to put my 2 1s right here. So now I have 2 10s, 2 1s. So 10, 20, 21, 22. Did I make the number 22? Yeah, I did. Awesome job. Okay, now let's erase this and let's make our next. Let's see what our next number is. Okay, so let's look at the bottom one. What number is that right there? 36. Yep, 36. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have 2 10 frames filled out. We have part of one filled out. And then we have one totally empty. So what we're going to do is we're going to write our number in our 10s and 1s. What was the number again? 36. Yep, 36. So we're going to write a 3 in the 10 spot and a 6 in the 1 spot. So how many 10s do I need? 3. And how many 1s? 6. Yep. So let's look and see, what do I have so far? If we're looking right here at 36, what do I already have? Yeah, I have 2 10s and I have 6 1s. So what do I need another of? Yeah, I need another 10, right? I only have 2 10s. I need one more 10 because I need 3 10s to make 30. So I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to make 30 by making another 10. So now let's count what we have. Okay, let's count by 10s. We have 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s. Is that what we said we had here? Yeah, we said we have 3 10s. Now let's see if we have 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have 6 1s? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's count. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Did we make 36? Yeah, we did. Awesome job, Princeton K. Okay, now that we've seen some examples, and now that we've seen that this is super helpful, make sure that you have a paper that looks like this, Princeton K, where it just says 10s and 1s. It's super simple, but it's going to be super helpful when you're doing your worksheet, okay? So get your worksheet out, and let's start doing some examples together, or we'll do some problems together, okay? So the first one that we see is the number 23. See the 23 right there? Okay, so what you're going to need to do is you need to write on your board what number? Yeah, you need to write the number 23. So let's do it. 2, 3. How many 10s does 23 have? 2. And how many 1s does 23 have? It has 3. Yep. So how many, if we're looking at our worksheet, what do we need to add? What do we need to add? Yeah, we need to add some 1s because we have our 2 10s already. We need to add our 1s. Yep, so I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to create 3 ones. So now let's count. I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. I made 23. There we go. Okay. For this next one, I'm going to let you do this one by yourself. Remember, you put 27 up here. You're going to do 20, 2, and 7 and figure out what needs to go in your 10 frames right here. And then I'm also going to let you do 34 by yourself. Okay? So now you need to get this other paper. You have stars and teardrops. We're going to do one of these together. Okay, so I want you to grab this paper and we'll do one of these. Okay. So for this one, we're going to probably have to circle some, and we're probably going to have to draw some as well. Okay, so we see the number 38. Okay, so first of all, let's look at our tens and ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write the number 38 and figure out how many tens there are in 38 and how many ones. So how many tens are in 38? 3. And how many ones? 8. Okay, so for this one, what we're going to do is we know that the best thing to do to help us with something like this is to circle what? Circle 10. So I'm going to circle 10. And I'm going to keep circling 10 until I see that I don't have 10 left over. Okay, so let's circle 10 first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, perfect. So I have 10 here. Let's do the small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. I have 10 more. Okay, let's circle these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that I have how many tens? 1, 2, 3. And how many tens are in 38? 3. So I have the 3 tens that I need. What do I need to draw now? Yeah, I need to draw 8 ones to make 38. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw 8 stars. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see, I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Awesome. And then you're going to do the same thing for this one down here. Write 40 on your tens and ones paper. Figure out how many tens, how many ones, and then do the circle your tens and figure out what you need to draw. Okay? Princeton K, I am so proud of you. I know this was a totally different lesson than what we're used to and what we've been doing, but keep up the hard work. Send me pictures of your awesome, awesome work. If you have any questions, have your parents text me or call me, and I will see you in tomorrow's lesson. Bye, Princeton K.